Alright, so this is going to be my attempt at gaming channel. I'll start off simply as a sort of, it's going to be like this, me rambling to the camera about stuff, and then I'll see what happens from there. So I figure a good place to start would be to say what I'm currently playing. So I figure I'll start with PC. I've recently just started playing a game called The Escapists, which, if you don't know, is a retro indie sort of game where you're controlling the life of an inmate, like trying to escape while following the routine life of a prisoner. Um, I actually got this game back when it was in early access, but I never really got anywhere because it's bloody hard. And I still haven't really got anywhere, but I've been having fun, and hopefully we have fun figuring out what to do. Um, Also, I've been playing a game called. Well, I've got a game of Endless Legend got going, which I haven't played in a long time for a while, which I really need to get back to. But apart from that, I'm usually a pretty big PC gamer, but been having a lot of issues with blue screens when it comes to games that require better graphics. So, and that's been going on for a few months. So while that's been going on, a lot of my gaming has been done on handhelds. So, start with Vita. At the moment, I'm playing Mortal Kombat 9, which I actually do have for the 360, but a few reasons I got on Vita. First of all, it's my 360's packs away at the moment, so it'd be a huge hassle getting it out. And really wanted to play through the story mode again to refresh my memory, so I know what's going on when I get around to getting Mortal Kombat 10. And also, I figured it'd just be really cool to play on a handheld, which it is. Now I'm actually at the very last fight in the story mode, but I haven't actually played it in like a week because gaming is on the Vita's taken a back seat lately, which I will explain why in a minute. Now, also I've been playing a game called Tales of Hearts R, which is a JRPG, and I'm a big fan of RPGs, especially JRPGs. And it's pretty nice. Not loving it as much as I was hoping, but it's fun and entertaining. It's a nice game to play. Also, struggling to play a game called Tokyo Twilight Ghost Hunter, which is not loving it like I thought I would. It's a visual novel sort of game, but I guess I've been kind of spoiled because the only other visual novel games I've played are Virtue's Last Reward and the Danganronpa games, which the Danganronpa games are not only my favourite games on the Vita, but it's become one of my favourite series of all time. So my expectations were pretty high for this one. But Tokyo Twilight, just fun. It's just not pulling me in. I don't really care about the story or the characters, which I suppose a big reason is because the main character doesn't talk, which is always a big turn off for me when games do that because it's like it's really obvious that you're not talking when you should be, and the other characters should be like, well, why don't you say anything? But they just take it as normal. Yeah, I don't like it when they do that. But apart from that, it's not what they intended. So I suppose it's not a feels trip like those other games. So I'll stick with it. Hopefully, I'll get to enjoy it the more I play it. Um, Now, right. The uh, reason I've been playing on Vita in the last week is because got a DS. Now, I know I'm very late there, but I got a DS Lite to be exact. The reason I didn't get a 3DS is because, well, firstly, DS is a lot cheaper, and there aren't really any games on the 3DS I'm that bothered about, so it wouldn't be worth it. And I don't have to worry about compatibility issues because I hear that there are a few games that aren't compatible with the DS that are on DS, so I don't need to worry about that. But mainly I got it for the Yu-Gi-Oh games because I'm a pretty big Yu-Gi-Oh nerd. The only game I've got so far is Stardust Accelerator, so I've been having a lot of fun with that. Now, say the best for last. On PS4, been playing Final Fantasy X HD, which got when it came out on PS4. And that's been really nice. Big fan of Final Fantasy, and I haven't played tens in probably a decade, so it's been a big nostalgia trip. So been loving that. Also, got the Order 1886, which arrived yesterday. Which now I know graphics isn't everything, but it looks incredible. Like it's like playing through a cutscene pretty much, which could only imagine back in like watching Final Fantasy VII's cutscenes back in the day. So yeah, really loving that. That is pretty much it. So thanks for staying till now, and if you enjoyed this for whatever reason, can expect more in the future.